Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So today I want to go over an important question that I'm asking myself. I was wondering if it might be better to pump more money into Coney and maybe possibly dump TSLY. Because I'm thinking which YieldMax ETF will make more money in the future. So I thought it might be helpful for you guys as well, if you also might be in the same position, and how to evaluate different choices within the YieldMax ETF family. So YieldMax has two popular ETFs. So we already know that Coney is based off of Coinbase and TSLY is based off of Tesla. I'm thinking which ETF will make more in the future. Um, and just looking at the chart, so basically, like what this chart is telling us is that it's showing the difference between the Coney price and the TSLY price, and it looks really bad right now, just because the Coney is outperforming Tesla by such a large margin. Um, and so far, that there hasn't been much of a pullback. I guess the last pullback we saw was around over here. And I'm thinking maybe there's a chance that this might reverse. So first, I want to look at like the fundamentals of Coinbase itself, and it's actually a little bit not intuitive because I would have thought that Coinbase would have more of like market share, especially since Binance isn't really much of a factor anymore, um, and neither is FTX. The only, I guess, in the U.S., I think there's Kraken and there's Gemini, and Gemini is another one that they're going through their own legal issues, and I don't expect them to be much of a factor either. I think Kraken might be like the next viable competitor, but I don't think they're available in all 50 states. They might be available in 48 or 49. I know Coinbase, I think, is probably the only one that has presence in all 50 states. But even with all that, like the return on assets and the return on equity, I was a little surprised to see that they were both negative. But maybe that'll change heading into like the next quarter. Maybe that's what the market is anticipating. And this is kind of the opposite with Tesla. I think they have the advantage in the real world scenario because they have also like a broader product line. And it doesn't help that, sometimes Elon has a very is very opinionated. Sometimes that gets someone into trouble. But if you look at the just like Tesla itself, the return on assets and return on equity looks pretty good to me. And then if you want to look at the price performance of just Coney itself, it's clearly the winner for now. And Tesla is, unfortunately, it just looks bad. But I guess like if you're a bargain hunter like me, this Tesla might look more attractive. And another thing that might be, I guess like another feather in Tesla's cap is that so far, Tesla, I believe, is the only YieldMax fund that you can, at least for Schwab, you can borrow money against. Even though it's only 50%, it's still better than nothing for Coney. So, but I'm thinking maybe Coney, if the performance continues, they'll probably also be available in the future. So I'll probably make an update, I guess, when it's available. Now, in terms of options, Coney and Tesla, between Coney and Tesla, Tesla has like actual options. They're not great, but at least there's something. I've tried putting on positions. It's a little hard, so I kind of just like I'm going to shares for now. In terms of volume, Tesla has the better volume, so it's fairly easy to get in. Um, And then hopefully, I guess like at some point, if I need to liquidate, it'll probably be easier to get out as well. Coney so far, it's not horrible, but I would like to see this increase to at least like 250,000 shares a day. But I guess like I guess when people see good performance, they'll slowly migrate into this into Coney in the future. Now, in terms of options like the underlying, like for Coinbase and both Tesla, they're both pretty good. They both have pretty far reaching expiration cycles. Tesla beats it out just a little bit because they have going out. They they have September 2025, and Coinbase at like the time of this recording doesn't have it yet. So I guess if you wanted to do something like a far further dated leaps or something like that, um, you know, both you can't go wrong. But Tesla has a slight advantage here. So I guess for me right now, like a small edge goes to Tesla. But in terms of like price performance in the near term, I think Coinbase and correspondingly uh, Coney will probably be a winner into 2025. Just because right now, like the Bitcoin, I guess like the narrative and also just like the crypto space in general is heating up. So Coinbase should be one of the winners. Um, and and then like Tesla, unfortunately, right now, like the Cybertruck, I was kind of hoping that there would be more, I guess like positive, like stock price action. But so far that hasn't materialized. I guess like the next big event will probably be like an earnings event or something. At least just to see how, like, I guess at the end of the day, it's the money that matters. So if they're able to like kind of um, move Cybertrucks, we'll see how how things progress. But of course, I happen to have both. So I guess like right now, the way I'm feeling, I wish I had bought more Coinbase, excuse me, Coney, when I had the chance. But I guess that's just part of like trading and investing. You can't have it all. So and then in general, it's always good to have like other investments just to kind of round out your portfolio. But just my own panic guess is that Coinbase will be a winner into 2025, and then Tesla. Hopefully after that, once we'll see like a good year of maybe like Cybertruck performance, maybe other good things such as maybe they'll have like a beta version of like actual full self-driving, and then maybe more robot action, more like the energy business that seems to be going well. So we'll see. Um, of course, I would like to also hear your guys' comments too. Like, if I was kind of wondering what you guys are into. Are you guys into Coney and TSLY, or you're maybe into some of the other YieldMax ETFs? Let me know in the comment section below. And of course, like both of these, like the expense ratios for both Coney and TSLY kind of high. Maybe that'll improve in the future. And of course, we don't have any control over the option strike selection. And then like so far, like the implied volatility is for both of these names, like they're kind of trending down. But that means like the stock price, there might be some room for appreciation. So hopefully Tesla can also recover. Um, and then, but of course, like you never know, could both get cheaper. And then of course, like the yields are not consistent to month. So if you like this type of content, please consider liking and subscribing. That would be really great. I'm hoping to get the word out on like these ETFs, like um, out in the like just like get better penetration. I think there's other YouTube channels that are doing a better job, but I like to kind of like catch up with those guys because there's like some negativity. It's not fun to see like Tesla, like the actual stock price performance, like do not as well as they hoped. But so far, like the yield seems pretty good. Hopefully, they'll be able to like keep like the premiums coming in. Um, but that's part of life in trading. So thank you for watching. I really appreciate all you new subscribers, and thank you. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye now.